for NBA action. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Now Atlanta starting five. We've got Edwards, Davis out there with Smith. Then there's Davis, and it's Miller in at the 4. 2 on the clock. Here's Wade. Right wing from deep, Rose. The rebound by the Hawks. Davis, the pass to Smith. The 11-footer. He's off on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Tatum. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Smith. Excellent D there from Siakam. Thompson outside. Shoots over Davis. Davis with a rebound.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Here's Davis. Back to Smith. Outside Davis. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. For 3, Smith. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
There's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Make some noise for your GS
Thompson against Smith. Right side Edwards. Back to Smith. Charity stripe shot. And that one's long. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Rose, the pass to Siakam. There's Tatum with the 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Williams is checked in for Davis. Smith passes to Edwards. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Brown, he's checked in for Smith.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, John Brown.
Here's Wade. He takes it in from deep. Rose. And the Warriors miss again. The Hawks trailing. It's Brown on the wing to end the drought. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Inside, Tatum, and he banks in the layup.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Outside Davis to the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Wade. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he jams it home with authority.
Love to see some trademark Dwayne Wade aggressive slashing to the basket.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Pass to Miller. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. Here's Miller. Now here's Davis. Outside, Brown. Williams from long range. Tatum pulls it in. The Warriors leading. Thompson in the post. Davis on him. Outside Tatum. From the baseline. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Miller. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks the jumper down.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Siakam in the post. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Davis, and it's Brown in at the point guard position. Here's Wiggins. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the Warriors making a change here. Wade's checked in.
First personal foul.
And Wiggins no good on that one.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Wiggins with a steal. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Brown passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer for the Hawks. He's describing the injury as a high ankle sprain. That can be a very tough one to deal with. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And the Warriors making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Clock is at 3. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From deep, Rose gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles. But when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Outside, Brown. Here's Edwards. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
They grab their own miss. From deep, Rose. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Outside, Brown. Back to Davis. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Out to the right wing. Rose finds Wiggins. A minute 53 left in the half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
11 feet out, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Rose. Smith, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Davis. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Stripped away. In transition. Here's Wade. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And Wade demonstrates once again why he is still one of the best defenders in the game.
Outside, Williams. Here's Edwards. Releases from the wing and drills it. Edwards got 6 in the quarter. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Count it.
Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Just 3 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Warriors shooting the ball at 48% so far. Jason Tatum out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Wade in at the 1. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Just a stellar job from Dwayne Wade there, threading the needle with that pass and finding his teammate in a perfect position to finish off that screen.
Pass to Williams. Outside Davis. Smith with it. 6 to shoot. Offensive board. Smith. Here's Tatum. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Williams. Rejected by Siakam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Timeout called, the Hawks. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Wade. And a change for the Hawks. Brown's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta again missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. A 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Edwards can't hit. And the Warriors shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And here's Thompson for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Out to the wing. Outside Davis. Brown finds Davis. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. And Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Edwards, a pass to Brown. From 9 feet, and the play by Brown as he finishes it off for two. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:41 left to play in the third. And stolen by Brown.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Miller can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Siakam with a screen on Smith. Rose, the pass to Grant. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith against Rose. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Brown, he's checked in for Brown. Smith left side. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
58 seconds left in the third. Pass to Grant. To the paint. And here is Thompson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 6. Over Smith. They get it back. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 21. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside, Brown. Here's Edwards. And that one hits the back iron.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Wade, that's good. He's got 10.
And as we saw there, Dwayne Wade is really one of the most dangerous guys in the league in pick and roll action.
To the inside, Edwards. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Smith, Davis out there with Edwards. And it's Miller in at the 4 spot. Pass to Williams from downtown. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Thompson penetrating. Smith with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Miller. Back to Williams. Not going to go that time. Nurkic with some nice D. To the wing on the left. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Outside, Williams. Edwards with it. Defended by Nurkic. Baseline jumper. Shot is good by Edwards. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Free throw good, Edwards. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Williams against Thompson. Williams with the screen. Smith passes to Edwards. That shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Rose with the bucket.
And hey, that's a hard shot. But Rose can absolutely get it done and close on good defense.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Now here's Smith. Not a lot of room. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
John Brown.
Atlanta with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Wade, that's good.
And shame on you if you forget how good Dwayne Wade is at handling the basketball. He took the defense to school with that one.
Smith inside, guarded by Rose. Tatum with some nice D.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Brown, he's checked in for Atlanta. Smith comes in for Smith. Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Outside Tatum. Nails it from 3.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Davis against Thompson. The kick to Tatum. Golden State with a rebound. And he makes it.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Miller. Will it go? Shoots over Tatum. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Golden State. Wade, that's good.
Yeah, everything falling for Wade right now. It's got to be in his team's best interest to keep finding him.
Smith outside. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Click.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brandon Ingram's out there with Towns. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Young in at the 5. Now Cousins. Following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Ingram passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Here's Van Vliet, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. Count the basket. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Ingram. The kick out to Porter. Launches it. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Murray the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Van Vliet up top. Defended by Young. Here's Sabonis. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David. And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Kept alive. Cousins misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the shot goes down.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Ball kicks to Wall. Trying to get open is Carter. Wall, good.
Well, the strength in the upper body allows him to take contact and complete the play. Go ahead, John Wall.
Pass to Wood. And he drives in. Carter pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside, Wall. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wall passes to Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Clarkson goes in. Shoots over Ball. And it's sent back by Carter. The pass to Markkanen. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Hero. Porter is out there with Sabonis. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Outside, Hero. Porter in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's Ingram on the wing. The three. And no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred Van Vliet.
Young dishes to Carter. Back to Young. Out to Ingram. Jacks up a three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Pass to Cousins. Now Hero. Clock at 6. Sabonis at the elbow. Here's Cousins. Carter pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Hero on the wing. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. Great D that time from Oubre. Murray kicks to Ingram. Picked his pocket. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Lonzo Ball comes in for Kelly Oubre. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Wood can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But Greg. They haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Clarkson outside, and he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Ball against Dinwiddie. For 3, Murray knocks down the 3 ball. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Well, that's a smart play by Hield. He allows the defense to get close, won't back off his shot. Excellent job.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Raptors trail by 7. Hield kicks to Wood. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Well, this guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Here's Ingram. No good that time. Good D by Wood. That's a 2 from Hield. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly.
27. The Grizzlies, 32.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Trae Young is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Towns in at center. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And so Cousins will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 7. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Hero. Sabonis, and staying with the play, Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
The kick out to Young. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And Young kicks to Oubre. And here's Ingram from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Hardaway's checked in for Hero. Memphis also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bogdanovich comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's John Wall in for Murray. All with it, he's picked up by Cousins. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
Feeds to Hardaway. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young passes to Carter. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Carter with a screen on Hardaway. Young passes to Carter. And the rejection by Cousins. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Van Vliet finds Hardaway. Good on the shot. Hardaway has got his second basket.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Cousins, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Let's remember, this guy north of 270 pounds with long arms. Cousins looking to impose his will in the lane.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Christian Woods checked in for Sabonis. Hield comes in for Porter. Clarkson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Memphis also making some changes. Markkanen comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Young. Here's Wood. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Robinson's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Just 4 to shoot. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Ball with it. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Grizzlies lead by 3. We'll be back shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Christian Wood. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Hero out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Robinson. And here is Murray. Pass to Ingram. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Over in the corner, Hero. The 11-footer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray dishes to Ingram. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Toronto shooting well. They're at 45%. Dinwiddie right side. And the 3 off target. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Murray. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game. Willing to battle there for the bucket.
Right side Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Ball kicks to Ingram. Markkanen sets the pick for Ingram. Passes it to Markkanen. Hero brings the double team. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Ingram missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Inside, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who could catch it and finish.
The pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Toronto calls timeout. A new group in now for the Raptors. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Sabonis comes in for Christian Wood. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dinwiddie. The Grizzlies also making a change. Trae Young, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
One of the things that makes Boogie Cousins such a tough cover, he's smart, he understands how to use his size. And you talk about big-time skill, my goodness. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Ingram, a screen on VanVleet. And Young, here we go.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Hero passes to Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Boy, what a beautiful move. Cousins leaves the defender with almost no choice but to foul him.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, we all know Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most gifted offensive big men we've ever seen. Now you get a chance to show off that incredible free throw percentage when the game is hanging in the balance. Step up, Mr. Towns.
Young with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And Young kicks to Markkanen. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Cousins.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it. Send it back.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Offensive rebound. Count it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Murray, the pass to Towns. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Porter finds Sabonis. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No fear, under duress, big-time moment, and Domantas Sabonis delivers.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. 13 fouls.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 4. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
It's Porter outside. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams. No moment ever too big for the big man DeMarcus Cousins. Go ahead, sir.
Young inside.
Count it! So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what is a win like?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Let's hear it for the starting 5 for your LA Clippers.
And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Clippers with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Booker. Rebound by the Lakers.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to James. Kicks it out to Bryant. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by James.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Stolen by Bryant. James with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. The 3 from Curry. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
And finished off by Davis.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Booker against Bryant. Booker can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Leonard with a screen on Booker. Here's James.
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Shot from 16, and that one's good.
Let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
James passes to Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Pass to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining.
Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard defending. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Lillard. Curry passes to James. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 7 points in the game.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rein in threes if you do.
Up top, Davis. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's James. And he can't get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. It's Booker on the wing, covered by Bryant. Basket's good.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
So for the Clippers, Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Levine comes in for Devin Booker. And Fox is subbed in for Lillard. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Durant, he's checked in for Leonard. Paul George comes in for LeBron. Harden, he's checked in for Bryant. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Releases from 15. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. George with it. Now guarded by Brown. Outside for Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside, Brown. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Irving for three. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on.
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team. Fans, let's give up big.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Levine in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. That's good from George. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Here's Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Curry. Oh, Adams with the block. Oh, there's the alley. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
James passes to Durant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Lillard can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Levine. Rejected by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that play.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Lillard against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Clippers. Beal comes in for Zach LaVine. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Beal, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Some room here for Beal. And stolen by Durant. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Durant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Adams with a screen on Bryant. Here's Beal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
And the Clippers making a change here. Fox is checked in. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. James, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside for Harden. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Stolen by Bryant. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Davis slams it home.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Beal, the pass to Fox. Back to Beal. Adams a screen. Beal, no good. The Lakers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Beal goes in. Out to Fox. Beal, right side. There's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now Harden. And here's Bryant outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles.
20, the Lakers, 31.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. Anthony Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams with a screen on James. Outside for Booker. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Curry passes to Davis. Antetokounmpo against Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Curry, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adams. And Davis with the block. Outside Curry. Leonard with a screen on Lillard. On the wing, Davis. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
So for the Clippers, Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant, he's checked in for the Lakers. George comes in for Bryant.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
The kick to Durant. And here's Curry for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Leonard for three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's stolen by Leonard. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard.
2 minutes.
Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Leonard. Here's George. Crafty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
Beal, he's checked in for the Clippers. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The baseline Jay. Shot by Levine, no good. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Curry against Fox. Releases. And again, it's the Lakers.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Here's Brown. And George with some nice D. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Curry passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
He drops it from range. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And it's Fox missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
The three is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence, and a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing a championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
Bryant outside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
The Clippers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Pass to LaVine. The three. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Durant. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bryant, the pass to Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. What a strong finish there.
Steven Adams checked in for the Clippers.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Clippers. For three, Booker. The offensive rebound. And Giannis throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Here's Adams. James with the block. Outside for Irving. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Here's Booker. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Bryant, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. For three, here's Lillard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Harden. And he makes it on the layup.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. It's no problem for him.
Lillard passes to Booker. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter. With the crossover, Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here they come. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Davis with a screen on Lillard. Here's Harden. Rebound by the Clippers. 54 seconds left in the game. Nice move. James with the block. And he recovers it. Booker, the pass to Adams. Lillard with the ball. Beyond the arc. James with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Missed inside. Stolen by Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Here's Russell. 19 seconds left in the game. Pass to Adams. And that one's good.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Outside Durant. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Steph.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.